It's gonna be a tough one though, I'm not gonna lie.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there? What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
Alright, school starts back today. New semester.
Come to think of it.
Excuse me?
So they're sensing something, but they can't really tell what it is, obviously. They're not hinting at anything else that we can do, because we're quite near the end of the game, so there's really nothing they can really they can show us to offer. So
Listen.
it's just story plot at this point. Underwear?
Exactly.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
That's a nice warmer side when it comes to the rooftop. It'd be nice to have a little chat up here. Okay. Alright. Particularly those two. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
Oh my gosh.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel.
Oof.
Anyhow,
Still be
it's so
roasting
nice
him.
today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
I can always count on you.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna make the final ball a home run.
Don't spoil him. He's gonna let it go to his head again. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
We'll get it done. Oh, well, let's end this, I should say.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh,
Man,
I
when we just started with
remembered,
these two.
Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
What a weird way to end that. Oh, Arches does have a social link. Okay. Okay, we're not actually gonna start it. I want to get focus on these guys. Get theirs out of the way.
Good. Oh, thanks. Which is what I believe to be the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in consideration. I'm not saying everyone should follow this to the letter, so we'll leave it to the discretion of the individual. Holy crap! Did that just come out of his mouth?
I think this is the first time he's cared about anyone else's opinions.
Well, at least he's trying. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. So, how did I do? What did everyone think?
You were great.
Thanks. Hearing that takes a huge weight off my shoulders. I may have painted a selfish, arrogant portrait of myself to everyone, so I'll have to win back their trust. Here, look at this. One of the guys fessed up about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom. It took a lot of persuasion, but he promised me he'll never smoke again. This lighter is proof of that.
Yeah, we were very fast paced with this social link, and all of a sudden, like, all the others starting to pile up. And it took us this long to max it out. Like, he was stuck at like 7 or 8 for the longest.
I spent my whole life looking down on others. Such baseless bravado. But you taught me an important lesson. Something I'll carry with me forever. I don't think I'll ever be anything like you, though.
All right.
I am thou, the innermost power we now bestow upon thee, the ultimate form of the Emperor within thyself.
Yeah, these social links, man. I would have planned this out a little bit better if I know like their schedules, but I feel like we still might be able to just manage to get this out. We don't have a lot of days to do this though, but we can do this still.
It's about time to say, now that
Welcome back. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on going to Tartarus as long as I can.
Go. Yes.
Alright. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here has been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
Not a clue.
I just figured I should get to know Kurosawa-san better since he's done so much for me. And maybe I just want a bit of a reference for the future. I'll tell you about it later.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further.
Thank goodness.
I have no idea why the two of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human.
Because we beat up a gang all by ourselves.
There are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given. And I'm not about
There was like 10 of them. we took them out.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time. But you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Living abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately. What with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures, and I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Hand reps, okay.
Go ahead
So
and
that
use
should
those
give us
tomorrow.
an access to
Teach you how to-
Persona.
No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the
I'd
same
actually
thing.
learn how
Alright.
to use a hand wrap.
How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check. For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong.
It's actually pretty cool.
You'll get your turn.
It's not, and like using it for like, for boxing and stuff. Alone, it's actually meant to use put underneath a glove. It prevents your knuckles from like from collapsing into each other. So your hands don't like squeeze into. We're gonna try to max out these social links just before we can. We can start hers.
Sorry that the party ended up being at my place. I was out buying stuff that might be useful for running practice, and I ran out of money.
It's fine.
Thanks. I could have taken stuff from our school storage, but I knew the sizes would be slightly off. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm glad we decided to coach those kids in the end. What do you think? Sorry. It's just... I never noticed how long your eyelashes are. I don't think I've looked at you this closely before. It's only the two of us here now. Maybe that's why I'm a little nervous.
We touched another heart.
I'll ask you a question. Oh, do you like children?
I do.
Really? Me too. I like how they're so pure and always try their best. It just makes me.
I thought that would give us some points. I guess.
I realized recently how much I like to look after other people. Let's see. Okay, next question. Let's say you get married and have a kid. Would you want it to be a boy or a girl?
Boy? I don't know.
I see. A boy, huh? Boys have so much energy that they can be a handful, but I'm sure they make a house more lively. Either way, I would just hope that the baby didn't take after me. You could say I'm a little rough around the edges, but if they took after you, I'm sure they'd be super cute. They'd probably be athletic too. I wonder if they'll take an interest in sports.
All right.
By the way, do you look more like your dad or your mom? I've been told that I'm the spitting image of my dad. It's not that I mind, but I do have mixed feelings about it. I mean, we don't look that much alike, right? My eyebrows aren't as bushy for one.
Church in a dorm. Okay. Let's take. I want to take a look at these. Oh man, I don't know. I'm starting to doubt that we're not gonna max out these social links. I think we're gonna do some damage control here.
Hey! What?
At this rate. Oh man. The availability of these social links is just so difficult to work with. The shot. It's gonna be difficult to do, man. I can't. Okay. We'll start Aegis.
Excuse me. That's great. I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. We waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him, made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
All right.
I am thou.
Dude, why is the card gold?
I, thou hast established a new bond.
Pair Speak Crisis card? Nice.
Have our blessings when thou choosest.
How you feel about it?
Persona of the Eon Arcana.
Hey, why is it gold? People person.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
He says Zack is the GOAT. But he dies.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Sure.
Wow, that was easy. Sonata-san's buying today. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? Ah, you probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won.
It's been a while since Yakushima, man. I swear.
But whatever.
So much has happened.
Still lost, right? Even if it took me like 6 months to make him admit
Yeah, we
it.
didn't even have
Everyone else already left.
Koromaru, Kin, nor Shinji.
Everyone's okay with the special, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome! Sonata-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
I'll accept that I lost, but why do I have to treat all of you?
What's going on about that? Come on, Sonata-san, a bet's a bet. You gotta pay up.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong, I guess? You doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on the counter? The headline caught my attention.
What magazine?
This one, Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Oh, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Huh. Hmm? Hey, look at this photo. Check out their so-called messiah.
What the? Is that Takaya?
I thought something was up. So, it's Strega after all. I just lost my appetite.
Oh, man.
Listen. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon, a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is known as Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. When Nyx arrives, there will be no more pain, no more suffering. Humanity shall be freed.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
I don't know.
He's saying that Nyx will save the world? But that's a lie.
I don't think that even matters. This is all just a game to him.
That bastard.
But there are those who do not understand the truth, even though they have also been granted her blessing. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
You're too loud.
Right. Sorry. But can you blame it?
Yeah.
And what do they mean by the charismatic one? Why is he suddenly a celebrity?
Well, apparently Jin was already pretty well known on the internet. He's probably good at influencing public perception.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame by building his brand like a celeb. Ugh, those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is upon us, my brethren.
Revolution? People can't
Oh,
seriously
man.
be buying this crap, can they?
Perhaps the power of an exceptionally charismatic individual is the only way to change this nebulous future. That's the end of the article. It appears Strega disappeared again after the interview.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They're just wasting everyone's time.
Still, it seems they've managed to shift the atmosphere of the entire city, even if they don't say it out loud. People must be scared inside.
Yeah, they probably are. Why else would anyone believe this nonsense? It's not normal.
Believing what you hear is a choice. There's no real way for them to know what's true.
Well, no wonder it feels like the world's ending. We're all gonna die.
But is that so unusual? All life will eventually come to an end. Does Nyx's involvement change that in some way? Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
They're not ready to die.
I guess.
Tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this happened. But we're already here, so why don't we just leave it at that? Our target is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll deal with them too. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. We'll probably run into them in Tartarus anyway. No matter how you look at it, they want us out of the picture.
Promise Day's almost here, huh?
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
Alright. And first things first, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat! Excuse me! I'll add a Hagakure bow to the list! You don't mind, right, Sonata-san?
Oh, Junpei, didn't you say you were eating half of Aigus's food too?
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, I'm starving.
You better eat it all.
He's like, don't make my money. Oh man. I'm afraid that we're not going to be able to complete this. I'm afraid we're not going to max out all social links, man. Which really upsets me because I was just able to manage,
Oh, hello there. Thank you very much. I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here?
let's see, I like it here.
I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
I just... Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
Tell you can't clap metal, bro.
Welcome back.
18 more days, oh my gosh. Yay, yay. Like, I definitely should have, paid attention to that.
Yes. I want to give myself a makeover. I need a new image. Maybe I should triple my current height so I can look down on my enemies. Or maybe I can add spikes to my shoulders or carve a giant dragon onto my back.
What are you talking about? I can't.
Reading this book has convinced me. This is what I need to do if I want people to think I'm strong and reliable. Outer appearances carry an unimaginable amount of influence. The main character of this story also put a lot of effort into looks, so people would take him seriously. That's why I wanted to change my image too. If I want people to think I'm strong, I need to look the part. What do you think? I'd like to hear your opinion as our leader.
What is it? Right. I want to say attitude is important. I say looks aren't everything, I should say.
What? You mean there's something else that's more important? Oh, could it be... I'm sorry. It looks like I've had the wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Up until then, he'd cared so much about his image. Yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi. I finally understood what he really meant after hearing what you said. The most important thing is to hold true to your beliefs, no matter what. I'm going to hold true to my beliefs as well. I may not look reliable, but I will make up for that with attitude. I'm going to operate at maximum output so that I can be useful to everyone.
Alright. That's really gonna help out. Because she's
like
meant to be a
going
physical
Taurus
attacker, but
and
she
raise
doesn't
its
really do as
power.
much physical damage as I
Maybe we
like.
can organize a raid.
A raid?
I didn't realize it was so late. That's unfortunate. I suppose I'll just go back to my room for tonight.
Alright. So the two social names I'm going to prioritize right now is Fuka and Aegis. Because they are the team members, of course. I want to max out the team first and foremost.
Hey there! Wow.
But at this, I don't know if Fuka's going to be possible because she's just not available ever. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's like hardly ever had the time to work with her. See, she's not available.
Oh. Thank you very much.
They're all hissing at her.
Stay behind me. This could be dangerous. They seem very angry. You're the ones that I often see at the shrine. What's wrong? What? Koromaru-san? You think we what? Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's been helping us in our battles.
Oh my god, it's so funny she can understand other animals too.
No. Oh, these are Koromaru-san's old friends. They doubt our intentions regarding Koromaru-san, since he's been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand?
Just try explaining.
This is all a misunderstanding, everyone. Please don't be angry. Just calm down. I'm so sorry. My hand is hard.
She tried to buy his hand.
I see.
Now they realize that
They're
she's a
suspicious
robot.
My body is completely unnatural to them. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I've been thinking lately. No matter how human my heart becomes, my body will always remain a machine. Of course, it's obvious when you think about it, but I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too stiff to pass as a human. There's nowhere I truly belong. I'm neither completely machine, nor quite human.
That's not true at all.
But... Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You're right. Sorry for bringing all of this up. If I hadn't been created, I never would have met everyone. And that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me. I know that.
Okay.
I should make sure that Koromaru-san's friends understand our situation. I don't want you to end up in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to max.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh. So, I'm still quite upset that I'm just not able to max out these social links, all of them. Because the fact that what I was able to do it in Persona 5 Royal, and I did, quite a bit of time left over too. So it just was, left pretty bad taste in my mouth that it actually was not able to make it happen. But I think I can at the very least max out at least 2 more, possibly 3. So the 2 dudes, Bebe and Pigger, yeah, they're. I don't really find their social links interesting, anyways. So now we gotta do Junpei. Okay, looks like we gotta hang out with Junpei.
Yo.
But I mean, social links are not as beneficial as confidants.
Kinda messed up, don't you think?
In Persona 5 Royal, so it's not that big of a deal.
Ban it 'cause they feel like it. Oh, yeah, that'd be the logical response. But I'm just saying, if more places end up like this, it's gonna be a real problem for kids who want to play baseball. In any case, I didn't know it was banned here till today. When I first moved here, I play against the wall every now and then. This whole catch thing, it's because I wanted to get my arms back in shape. I've been thinking about maybe getting back into baseball again. I still have no clue what I want to do with my life, and if I keep trying to avoid it, I'll have nothing but regret hanging over me. Next time I'm asked what I'll be doing in 2 years, I want to have a real answer. That's why I'm picking baseball back up. You, think that's the right call?
Sounds like a great call.
Oh yeah?
So I think this is the last social link episode.
Anyway,
Junpei.
here. This is for you.
Baseball glove, okay.
Today was a bust, but
So this means that we should be able to get
hang on to that till then.
access to a new persona.
Though I guess we'll have to wait till after you know what, huh? I don't know. Honestly, I've been feeling like this since April. I can barely juggle what I've got on my plate as it is. Alone think about the future. Our senpais, though.
It's gonna be tough.
Such badasses. They're still prepping for exams, even with everything going on. Man, it's been a hell of a year. We're gonna look back on all this someday and wonder how we ever got through any of it. And it wasn't all good. And we hit more than a few rough patches. Guess you could say our short lives have been pretty wild so far, huh?
You said it.
Right? Despite all that's happened, I'm glad you became our leader. I know I said you should do what you want to do. Thanks for choosing to fight. Well then, let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note. Alright?
It just doesn't make sense to make the other option, because the end's gonna happen either way. You're gonna lose your killing Ryoji. It's just gonna delay it, one thing, and two, we're gonna lose our memories. That doesn't make any sense. I don't. So fight earlier in. Oh man, we're not gonna be able to hang out with anybody next day either. Dang. Oh man. Kind of down with it. Yeah.
By the way.
It's.
No way.
The end is near. And all they can do is just live their life while in the.
Thank you.
So we might able to just close out this confidant.
There weren't really that many cookbooks, were there? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that store mainly sold manga. I should have looked the place up beforehand. Oh, do you mind if we take a seat?
Not at all.
Do you remember what I told you before? I mentioned that I don't really like going to bookstores.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, about that. I had a bit of a bad experience in a bookstore once. I think it was at the start of last April. Someone took a picture of me. They accused me of stealing. I'm not very tall, right? So when I was reaching for a high shelf, I accidentally knocked some books down. Well, a few of them landed in my bag. I went to take them out and put them back on the shelf. But some girl from my class took a picture of me with her cell phone. She even threatened to show my parents.
That's messed up. Framing, man.
Thank you. But don't you think I'm stupid for letting this get to me?
No.
If I'd just spoken up, I could have settled it right there. I know that. But all these negative thoughts kept running through my head. I thought no matter what I said, it wouldn't do any good in the end. But now, I want to believe that I can change. Whenever I'm with you, I feel like I don't get swept up in those negative thoughts. I know I'm being selfish, but... I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm making it sound like I'm just using you, aren't I?
That's not what I meant, really. What I'm trying to say is... I've really come to depend on you, and I'm really happy that you're there for me. That's all. Oh, at this rate, I'm never going to be able to repay you. I should have just discussed my cooking concerns with everyone at the dorm, but somehow, I find myself always going to you for help. I want to hear your opinion, but more than that, I feel at ease when you're with me. I wonder why. I'm sure it's because you're our leader. That's why I depend on you so much.
That's probably it.
You think so too?
Leaders are supposed to be dependable.
I complicate things in my head by overthinking it. But I'll make sure to return the favor for everything you've done for me. Well, I'll see you back at the dorm.
I guess we'll get started.
Man. Let's see. All I want to see and all I want to really focus on is these 2 social links. The other 3, I know 2 of them are probably not going to be complete. We might be able to max out Yuko's. But if I like focus on theirs purely, we might be able to do it. But as far as Fuka goes, I don't know, man. Because it's just her availability just sucks. Like she can't ever work with her on her social link. Like almost never available though. That's the thing. She's available only on Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I believe.
Oh, hi. Thank you. Wow, there are so many choices. What do I pick? Special ramen bowl and an extra large side of rice? I am curious about that one, but it sounds like a lot of food.
Probably. I don't want to say I'll eat your ramen for you. That's kind of rude.
I've heard you can eat more if you reduce the number of times that you chew. But then, I don't think you'd be able to really taste the food if you ate that way.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that works, but okay.
I'll just go with the regular set meal.
I don't think that's really true anyways.
Okay, I'm ready to order. That was really good. It had a strong flavor, but went down so smoothly. Food from a restaurant always tastes so amazing. You know, before I moved into the dorm, I'd never really eaten out that much. My parents always said that eating at home would give me more time to study. And whenever we ate, that's all we'd talk about. My upcoming tests, my post-graduation plans.
Sounds suffocating.
Yes, I suppose it was. Thinking back now, I don't even really remember the taste of my mom's cooking. I really didn't want to disappoint my family. That's why I tried so hard to meet their expectations. But all they ever said to me was, try harder. I was never good enough for them. And I think that's a big reason why I never had any confidence in myself.
That's kind of sad. Ugh.
Oh, you You know, the gyoza here was really good too, wasn't it? Lightly crunchy on the outside, but soft on the inside. I'd like to try making some myself one day. Plus, I bet it would be fun to make it together with someone. Oh, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'd probably make so many mistakes.
It'll be fine.
You think so? But if it doesn't come out well, wouldn't I just be wasting everyone's time? I'm a little afraid that it might turn out like that, actually. Oh, say, could I ask you for one more favor? I'm thinking I'll take this opportunity to
Sheesh! This conversation is dragging out long.
just so I have more options when cooking for everyone.
Oh, welcome back.
What? Oh man. Let's see what Junpei has up here.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, let's get an ability with him.
So, in the last volume, we left off just as the hero passed out from pushing himself too hard. That part where his teammates managed to keep an even score while he's out was such a tearjerker. The game's almost over, and our hero, still weak after a short rest, steps up to the bat.
It's getting exciting.
Hey, you totally get it. I honestly thought you wouldn't be into it so much. It's predictable, but it doesn't stop it from being awesome. Man, I forgot how good stories like these are. Alright, now that we're at the best part, let's go full speed till the end. Whew. What a ride. The hero totally kicks everyone's asses in the end. And that part where he's so exhausted that he like surges with power, it's like his senses heightened to a whole nother level. Would it be so freaking cool if we could do that?
Why don't you give it a shot?
Think so? It's gonna be intense, you know. It's what separates the chumps from the masters. You can't just rely on raw strength. You gotta concentrate, let go of all that tension, then your power's all like womp womp womp, and then you unleash it like or maybe you power up like then you let her rip.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
That makes sense?
Finally.
Dude, I think I might.
Yeah, we're definitely going to prepare for the last battle.
I gotta look into this more. Wanna read it one more time? Just the last part, I mean. And that, my friend, wraps up the series. Being alone's fine, but with gems like this one, it's better to share the fun with a pal. I'll bring you something else next time. We should do this again when you're free. Let's call it a night, shall we? Man, I'm gonna sleep like a log.
Man. So,
Yeah, exactly.
I think we might be able to max out focus if we can play this correctly. Alright. Just hang out with Aegis. Yeah. So we only got a week to do this. 7 days, but we got quite a little bit more, 11 days to do this as well. So we might be able to max it out.
Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment?
Have you seen a kitty cat around here? She's a precious little white spotted cat named Michan. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I'm so worried about where she could have gone. She's getting on in her years, like me, so I doubt she could have gotten very far.
A white spotted cat. Did you see one?
I haven't. I don't know.
Oh, I see. I've been so worried. I hope my little Michan is eating all right. Thank you for your help. I'll try looking elsewhere.
A white spotted cat named Michan. If you don't mind, could we help her look? Being separated from a loved one can be very distressing after all.
Alright.
Yes. What's the phrase usually used in situations like these? What goes around, comes around to hit you in the back of the head. That's it. She might be so hungry, she could eat a house.
A horse, you mean?
Or was it hungry as a house?
I don't know what she's trying to tell me. This is so weird. We don't even know what the cat looks like other than the white spots.
Are you there?
And it won't even recognize us, so we'll just run away.
There's no trace of her. I can detect hostile readings like shadows. But when it comes to this, I'm useless, aren't I? And I was the one who insisted we search. I'm sorry.
Don't let it get to you.
It's not working out. After all, how could a machine like myself have feelings like a normal person? It's getting dark. We should probably give up the search for today. Thank you very much.
Oops.
I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry. After you invited me out, too. Yes.
I'd say let's go to Tartarus tonight. I don't know if I want to go to Tartarus. I feel like we should wait. Oh wait, whoa, we gotta. Never mind, we gotta finish this episode like with Ken.
Oh.
So we can't go to Tartarus tonight because we gotta do this.
Here comes the champ.
Now things are getting exciting. Get him, Amada.
My promise was to Amada.
We heard you two were going to have a match. We're just here to witness it.
That's right. We're here to watch the little dude shine.
When I told them I wanted to beat you, they all offered to help.
I set up a training routine for him and gave him advice on his movements.
Get it.
I also wanted to build my legs and core, so I've been going on runs with Koromaru.
And I took on the role of being you for practice matches.
We figured if he couldn't land a hit on Junpei, then beating you would be out of the question.
But hey! Spare a thought for the guy covered in bruises over here! Man, he really didn't hold back anything on me.
Well then, let's do this.
You're doing good, Amada! Keep it up!
You can do this. Just take it half a step further.
Crap, did he get hit?
The next one's coming. Get up.
No hard feelings.
Hey, are you guys up there?
Oh, come on. That is a cheap shot.
Oh yeah, that's a clean hit. The winner is Amada in the blue corner.
That is cheating, man. What the hell?
I just got lucky. Plus, I did kind of cheat.
No. You saw a window of opportunity and you took it. That's something to be proud of.
Fuka and I bought some roasted sweet potatoes. I was looking for everyone to come eat with us, but what are you guys doing up here anyway?
We're witnessing a showdown between men. Right, Amada?
It sounds kind of weird when you put it like that. But yeah, I guess so.
It was a great match on both sides.
Huh? I don't really get it, but it sounds like you're having fun. It's cold though, so you should head inside soon.
Oh wait, did you say sweet potatoes? Count me in.
I bought them for Amada-kun. Junpei, you can have the skin and the burnt parts.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I learned a lot from it.
Junpei is not gonna have a good time of your career ever, man. I swear.
No, I just got lucky. I was stuck on the defensive that whole time.
He can't get a
but
break from
I
her.
think
I
did
swear.
do better than our last fight. Now I just need to apply this to a real battle. Technically, we're tied 1-1 now, so the next match decides the real winner. Not sure I actually have a chance though, but I hope you'll let me challenge you again sometime. You gotta promise, okay? Okay. Then until that time comes, will you hold on to this for me?
Silver key. Okay.
That's the key to the house I lived in with my mom. Whenever I look at it, I remember the time I spent with her. That house is filled with all kinds of memories we shared together.
You get some.
I know the final battle.
I mean,
isn't going to be easy, but no matter what,
he's already
I
set
wanna
a
come
lock
back
with
here. I feel like this key will
Shidori.
connect us to each
She's
other.
a part of him now.
And I hope someday, maybe
It was
I can
kinda
be the
sad.
person someone can always come back to, just like how Mom and everyone at the dorm was there for me. Sorry for talking for so long. Shall we go down and have some sweet potatoes? So our next match would be next year? Or maybe even longer than that. I know! How about once I reach the same height as you? And if we're around the same build, I might stand a chance. Oh, but you'll probably be even stronger by then. When that time comes, I wonder what everyone will be like. It's exciting just thinking about it.
Michael. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Let's see. We only got 10 days. Alright. Let's hang out with Yuko.
Oh!
Alright. Just 2 more to go.
So then I went to ask about it after class, and you know what happened? Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking. She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
So hardworking, I guess. I don't know.
You think so? I guess it just feels wrong to not try and understand something. Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school?
It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz.
Get
And
her.
I got yelled at by a coda. Back
She
then,
wants
I
it.
just wanted to
Oh my
go to
gosh.
Community college or something. But after coaching those kids, I started to realize something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. Can you guess what it is?
Instructor.
Close. You almost got it, Mr. Ex-Assistant Coach. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer.
I mean, she said track star, but she doesn't really run, so that doesn't add up.
Help them plan their training routine. So I'll go to
I forget what the other options are, but
graduate.
they didn't really make sense, so it was kind of easy to guess.
General education requirements and the classes for my major. It's gonna be.
Yeah, you're paying attention to social, yeah.
That's why I'm gonna start studying right now. Improving my writing is my first goal. It took me all night to finish that 3-page essay, but those kids had a huge influence on me. I know I only agreed to coach them on a whim, but teaching them really made me think. I started wondering what I could teach my own kids one day, and I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. If you hadn't been there with me, I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So,
Pulling the strings!
thanks.
She's appreciative, the relationship has grown.
Also, I know I'm always asking you to stick around and help me with stuff. I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I realize now that I might have been relying too much on you.
I don't mind.
Why are you so nice to me?
Seems restless. I better choose my words carefully here. Come to think of it, I have a special relationship with another person already.
Like this, just with me? No, that can't be it, huh?
We got Yukari off the list. We got Mitsuru, Shiro, Shurijo. We can't just cheat. Oh yes, we can.
Huh? What? You mean me? Are you sure? I'm not girly or anything like that, you know? What's happening? Is this a dream? Me too.
So red.
I feel the same way as you do. That's why I'm so happy. Thank you.
There's no going back now.
I have to go. I've got to study. I'm looking forward to us.
Wow. That was not anywhere near as touching as the other two. I'm fucked? What do you mean I'm fucked? Just 10 more days to go. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm totally fine. Nothing's gonna happen to me.
You there?
I was gonna buy some discs, but okay.
You live in a world where emptiness roams and chaos reigns. You struggle so fervently, twinkling like stars in the night. Such delusion will not lead to deliverance. Why not join us in the Messiah and await the moment of salvation?
Still have time, I guess.
You say that only because you don't know the
I need a new save file.
Heed the voice of the Messiah and follow the path
She ain't gonna
to
find out.
salvation.
She ain't gonna find out. It's over. It's not Jover. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he's over here.
Go have a look for yourself.
Two more of those. Let's see. Someone's gonna snitch. Who's how did I didn't tell anybody, so they only know themselves. How am I gonna snitch it and nobody knows? Alright, so only Aegis, okay. Yep, let's work with Aegis. Okay, we're only halfway there.
Thank you very much. Was that a cat's meow? Could it be? Are you Mi-chan-san? It is Mi-chan-san! I'm so glad! Let's go tell the old lady about this.
How do we know where she at?
Oh, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Mi-chan was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you.
Lonely? Is being by oneself lonely?
Oh, yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you'll find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. No one can truly live alone. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me.
Miss.
Well, Mi-chan, shall we go home? Thank you so much, you two.
It seems that living is something that can't be done alone.
And the closest thing I'll let my cats do is be around me outside on my balcony. That's basically it.
Yes, it's important to keep someone in your thoughts, and to know that you are in theirs.
I'll go insane if I lose my cats.
Contact them anytime, and
If they go missing, I should say.
But I do understand one thing. It seems I feel happy when I'm together with you.
Like if I live in a house, I'll probably let them live in my probably let them run around my backyard every once in a while. That's basically it.
But I have to wonder if living means to be able to connect with other people. How close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? Just kidding. I've been exceedingly negative lately. I wonder what's wrong with me. We should start heading back.